Ladies and gentlemen, we could not be more back right now. Okay? So that last challenge, I was being lied to the entire time by Jack, as I presumed. I like trusting people. It never pays off unless they're my people, who I trust greatly, and it paid off so well. Jack united with the rest of the team in an attempt to get me out, right? But the challenge went on. The first one went on, where it was agreed, like I had presumed it would be. And Osmond proceeded to take the idol, get immunity, and keep himself safe. In doing so, I believe this was a Tribal 4. Yes, Tribal 4. So what happened is, because Osmond takes the greed idol, other team has to vote someone out. That's what happens. And so they voted Spencer and chip away at Osmond's alliance and his little group. In return for that happening, he also got the ability. Cole, you did this for some reason. It was an interesting move. I actually liked it. It spiced it up a little bit. Osmond got to send someone on my team. So me, Danny, Jack, Anushka, Andrew. You get to choose one of us to send us to Exile Island, where Quinn would be coming off and Anushka would be going. And from that point, we get into the next challenge. I'm in danger. I'm in terrible... Anushka was my only ally, because Anushka's the one that got sent to exile. So I'm alone in the dark with Jack, Brady, and Andrew. And Danny. The wolves. The wolves of the pack there. It's terrifying. Because not a single one of them wants to see me prosper or in this game. I'm terribly sunburned, by the way. I'm fucking crisp. I am so red, it hurts. But anyway. Holy shit. American Patriot here, okay? My allies basically concocted a rescue mission. Their plan to keep me safe was to throw the fucking challenge. So, every single one of them, they just start their stopwatches, because Cole set up this really cool thing. It was, you set up a stopwatch, you start your trial, and you had to do this riddle. It was a really easy riddle that everyone knows. The answer is E. It's like the time, space one or whatever. And then you had to do some matching game, and then you had to do a counting thing where you would just like look at the counting on like some cows, some pencils, and whatever. Those are like animal collars, right? But here's the thing. They just kind of went about their stopwatches, set it up, and let it tick to the maximum time that it could in order for their team to fucking throw. And just that way they could get it out. However, Jack and Danny and Bree, that was their plan too. That's what they wanted to do. Their goal on my team was to do that so they could get me out. So it was a matter of who could throw harder and then who could do it right when it was time to do it right. Now, I convinced Andrew to do it properly because I convinced him that Jack wanted him out, because Jack did want him out. Jack very aggressively wanted him out. So I tell Andrew, Jack wants you gone. Jack wants me gone. We're not in a good spot here. We need to win this. And he goes, okay. And he got a solid time. But what it really came down to was me versus Daniel Osmond. Now, Osmond on paper got the better time, but I can guarantee you, if I wasn't on the fucking beach and in a car while I did those two things, where my second challenge froze, I got E instantly. I looked at that riddle, maybe 20 seconds, boom, E's in there. That one was light. And then I couldn't get the website to load for like a minute, and I just like 40-second run on the matching game. And then I asked for the next thing, but I'm still trying to get my photo load so I can send that to Cole so I can get credit for that. But then the counting thing wouldn't load for another minute, and it was terrible. It was taking so much time, nothing would load, nothing would send, but I got it done. I hit stopwatch, 4 minutes something. It was like maybe 4:50, I don't even know, but it was really short. Osmond also did short, but it wasn't enough because I had Andrew to help me out with getting the thing done, and my team, all the way over there in the distant lands, threw hard enough for it to end. And for them to lose by 15 fucking minutes. So, you don't know what happens next? Big man right here is safe. You know who's not safe? Big man Osmond over there. He's gone. Dead. Finito. Eliminado. by a 5-1 vote. They just... No hope. It was over for him. They filled him with lead and they sent him away. And I was scared. So Anushka got sent over there safely and whatnot. And so we were waiting. It became a waiting game. I was terrified. Because I needed the merge. I was alone in the dark. I would need them to continue to throw and drop other people off, which I think they could have done very successfully with the size of their team. And I would also need to make sure my team's winning, so it would be just me trying to carry team challenges. But our Lord and Savior up above, he might be real. He might be real, and he might be looking out for me for just a moment here. The merge came along, and all teams became one. And then Cole dropped this idol for the inauguration of the merge or whatever, and everyone figured it out. Everyone figured it out. It was greed. But that's my speculation. So what came out of the once you found the greed thing, you got prompted with the question of who were your closest allies. And I thought that was interesting, because then after you did that, then you had to at Cole or whatever to like claim it or whatever. But after the first person did it, it didn't go away. After I did it, it didn't go away. Cole left the messages there for maybe another 30 minutes. I don't know. It was there for a while. He kept that thing there because he wanted people to find it and people to answer his questions. And that's what leads me to believe there is no idol. The idol is fake, phony, madouche. Now, supposedly Brady has it. Brady likely has it, and he's probably going to play it on himself or something. I don't know. If it exists, Brady has it. If not, this group vote thing, I think, is kind of pivotal. Oh, I got my allies. Oh my lord. See, I got a great team, and I'll get into that in a moment. But, so anyways, what I was saying with this idol challenge is the biggest part of it involved you had to list 2 names, and they was like your 2 closest trusted allies to get the idol. And now supposedly I'm hearing that the 2 names that got listed don't get their votes. So if Brady did get it first and he did get the idol, and he listed Jack and he listed Danny, neither of those motherfuckers get votes, which changes the vote a lot. Now, what interests me the most right now is what just went on with the most recent challenge. We had to make 2 lists. My name got dropped a lot. I got thrown out there a lot. I was thrown out into the street, and the bus ran over me, and then it started backing up again. And then like it stopped. Like the wheel just like, you know, not a nice feeling. It hurt. It hurt a lot. I was called most likely to win, which is interesting because that's not my goal. I don't want to win. I don't. I know that's surprising for you to hear, but I'm looking to do something much greater than just win. I'm looking to make an actual impact and to create a team that wins. I'm looking to purge out those I deem impure. To rid this game of its corruption. And maybe I'm included in that count. That's why I don't think I can win it. But I want my people to win it. While I was in the dark over there, I wrote an entire will. Not like will, more final messages. I think I'll read them out to you all here. So in case things go wrong, so I can share them. I don't know how likely the odds are that I survive, but I do know the odds of my team's victory stand proud and tall. And even if I do fall dead next, I leave behind a legacy of a bond that transcends this game. A united alliance that will bring about greatness and end the filth and corruption that for so long have scourged these games. Anushka, Cole, Connor, Reese, Jake, Maybe even Andrew. Fuck him, by the way. Fuck that guy. The names I place here now are those who would carry on my legacy with honor should I falter. They will accomplish great things. Anushka will take her prize and make it to the location with the team as one must, and it will be beautiful. Cole will carry himself and lead the others in my stead and be a champion, if not of the game, but of the people. Connor will be the great mediator, the one who binds them together with truth and positivity. Reese will continue to do what he must without faltering, never showing fear, and will be a great man. And Jake Hill comprehend the game because his play has been minimal, but he steps up when others need him to, and he does what he must. And Andrew, what I was hoping for, that he'll finally settle. No more switching back and forth or lying or being used and swayed. He'll become an actual valuable player. This is the legacy I'd like to leave behind if I falter and perish, and it will be shared with you all upon my demise, or postseason if we're seeing it here. But after I wrote that, that's when Cole actually dropped us with the merge, which was woo! But anyway, supposedly Jack and Danny don't have votes, and the game is getting dicey and chaotic. So what's happening right now is Jack won the most recent list challenge, but I'm gonna go through my feelings for each of these. Jack being the most annoying to play with, I don't agree with that. I think that's a little wild, and only Jack getting the point because he thought that would be what the majority said, which it was what the majority said, but really? He's a good player. I don't think that makes you annoying though. I think that makes him difficult. I think that makes him confusing and interesting to play against, but I don't think that makes him annoying. What I find annoying is like Andrew, where like they're just like completely fucking gone and don't communicate whatsoever. Or Jake, who has only shown up for votes. That's annoying. That's difficult. I don't think Jack's the most annoying there. 2 was who was trusted the most, and that's Brady. Brady got that. I'm not really sure why. That one doesn't make much sense to me. I don't know where it came from. But it was there. It was there. It was a play. Now, majority said that they thought I was the least trustworthy. And that's dumb. That hurt. Because I haven't like directly tried to tell any lies. I have been very honest, very straightforward with the people I'm working with. I've been getting backstabbed, and then I have to work around that, and I just cut off the other guy. That's it. But it's tight. Then they said I was most likely to win, as I brought up before, which is an interesting matter. If the game keeps going in my favor, and I can keep working things out with my alliance and drive forward, I would love it. It would be great, but that's not my goal. I don't care for that. I care about playing and cutting out the danger for the sake of my team. Quinn, least likely to win. I think that's fair. Another good pick would be Jake. I think Jake would be a great pick for that one. I'm surprised, but like people forgot about him, so they didn't put him on the list for this. But like, low key, it'd be really fucking funny if suddenly he decides to start playing and boom, he wins the game. It'd be ridiculous. It'd be absolutely bonkers. Now, I got funniest. They said I was the funniest. I have no fucking clue where this came from. I saw that and I go, really? Maybe, I guess. I kind of, maybe, sure. That was a surprise. I don't think I've been too silly goofy, but then again, no one else really has been silly goofy at all besides me, so it kind of makes sense. Silly goofy! Anyway, wake up call, Jake Swenson. A lot of people agreed on that one. He's he's a little lost. This one was scary. The majority said Shane was the person they wanted out next. That's scary. That's dangerous. That is a bad spot to be in. Now, is it necessarily true? No. Because they could want me out, but they're not going to get me out because logically it might be better to do someone else, which is what I'm trying to work out right now. Like, But because Jack won this challenge, we can't get him out. Let's see. Number 9 was most. I don't think I understood this one like too well, but I got the point for it because I was just like, I think I got it. Most likely to get on Survivor, Jack. A lot of people said Jack. I said Jack. It was Jack. I think that's reasonable. It's not ridiculous. This one, it's funny because I agree with both these answers. Connor and Brady being dragged to the end as goats for question 10. Yeah, that's kind of that seems like what they're getting used for. I don't really plan. Like I want them to become important players and like get dragged in a valuable manner, but like Connor's making it because he's got good alliances and he's social, and also the main reason here, question 11, he won kindest player. That was kind of a freebie. I don't know how most people didn't get that one. Question 12, this one hurt. Most likely to stab you in the back. That was what most of the people agreed on, but only fucking Reese got the point. Just Reese. That was wild. I thought that was like... Not Jack? Not Jack Aldred? Not Mr. Backstab himself? Not that guy? I have not backstabbed a soul. I have been backstabbed and in turn had to make different arrangements and plans, but I have not backstabbed anybody. So it's like... Okay. Most social... I think that checks out. I've been around the block quite a bit. I've been talking with everyone. I've been working things out. It's been a game. It's been a real game, as you have heard from me here. 14 was Jack was deemed by most to be the most strategic, which is fair. I put myself for that one. I put Jack on my private list or whatever, and I put myself as what I thought the majority would say. Because of, like, if you have most social, I feel like you're more likely to get that. But, whatever. If you're Jack at it, also a good pick. He's a strategic player, he's a good player. I got best competitor. A lot of people agreed on that one. I threw that one out there because I felt like they would say it. And, while it is a good one, I don't think... I feel like I've been decently clear with some of the others on what I want. I'm not... Actually, no, I did 80 things in the scavenger hunt. That's fine. I will submit to that. I don't have an argument. I lost. That's mine. That's mine to take. I'm not mentally well. Now, the final question was Ow. This one hurt. The majority said Shane was the biggest threat. Every player gets a point. So... Everyone thought on the majority list that I would be the biggest, and most people on the private list thought I'm also the biggest. Now, this biggest threat comes from, 1, I'm large, probably, and 2, because I have such a great team around me. And because I have all these connections. But because I have those connections, people are scared, and I try to make sure they're not scared. I'm very, I'm not, we have nothing against you right now. I'm working with you. You are mine. You're my friend. You have my protection. I'm here. Don't worry, the alliance, we are tight. We are family. Shane like family. Shane no hurt family. But family thinks Shane hurt him. Shane don't like that. That makes Shane sad. Shane don't want to be sad. Shane family love. Shane want to give family all love. Keep safe. So, Jack got the most estimates or guesses right on this. And, that was tough. Damn it. That was like because he stays. We can't get him out. However, supposedly, due to Brady's play of taking that idol, he does not have his vote. Jack doesn't have his vote, and Danny doesn't have his vote. Because greed... You list the allies, they lost their thing, as I was just discussing before. So now there's mass disarray on that side of the board. And on my side of the board, it's, well, if they idle themselves, how do we stop certain people from getting out and whatnot? But I'm not really too sure about what's going on over there right now. I'm trying to work things out and make sure I can stay in the game a little bit longer. At least until Jack's gone. I need to stop Jack. It has to happen. Somebody has to do it, and no one else is capable of it except for me. As proven last season, I was eliminated first because I was a danger to Jack. And right now I'm on the chopping block because guess what? I'm a danger to Jack. They're afraid of me because of what I can do to them with the people I brought together. But I need the people that I brought together to believe they can do what needs to be done to them and that they're not in danger. And that is what Jack wants. Jack wants disarray. Jack wants them to be afraid and to break off from me and to join him so he can further chop away and win the game. It's a very difficult scenario, but might be our best bet. Votes are kind of going together right now. I'm feeling solid about them. I think like I cannot lose the numbers game unless all the people that I'm working with backstab me. That would hurt. I'll be like, really? Cole Goodwin, you again? Again, Cole? Really? But I don't think he'll do that to me. I really don't think so. I hope not. Now Daniel, I'm trying with him, but he's tricky. He's a tricky guy. He likes Brady and he likes Jack, probably a lot more than he likes me, and I trust him, but every time I've trusted someone, it's been for nothing, and I've been lied to, and backstabbed, and foiled. Because they're afraid of my pull in this game. They're afraid of my capability to win and to connect and to do things. Because as of right now, I may or may not be directly or indirectly responsible for like every person who's gotten out in some capacity. Large capacity I'm doing. But it's looking okay. I've got some great allies. I've got people who are willing to fight, hopefully, with me and not against me. Now this one's been rather long, which is fine. I can rant to you all I want, and I know you'll watch it because I say all the funny, stupid shit you'll ever need, and because I'm also the only motherfucker making these. And what else are you gonna do with your time? You're doing nothing. But this has been the fourth Survivor confessional from Shane Davey. Hopefully not my last. Actually, no. If I were to have a last, it would be after I go. After I'm gone. Just to get my closing word in there. But, yeah. Thank you for viewing once more. And I hope to deliver another one while I'm in sound situation and grounding in the near future. See you shortly.